G'day, welcome to another car review. This one I've been itching to get my hands on for quite some time. The all-new singing and dancing Hyundai Santa Fe. Just look at it. What a beast. What an absolute beast of a looking car. It's just, the style is stunning. It looks so rugged, so tough, boxy. They've almost gone for a sort of Range Rover look on this. There's a brilliant looking thing. We've got vents here that open up when you start the car. These awesome H-shaped headlights, daytime running lights in here, shaped like an H, and they flash as the indicator goes. In fact, I will show you there. Look at that. Looks brilliant. There's a camera up here for your forward parking system, forward parking sensors in there, ducts all around here. Incredible looking car. We'll have a quick look around it, go through the inside of it, and then take it for a drive and show you how it performs. Now this model we've got is the Calligraphy. It's the top spec model. It looks stunning. Last week we actually had the lower spec active model. It still had a lot of bells and whistles. It was a fantastic car. This one's just so much better. It's got so much more, including this beautiful Abyss black pearl paintwork. It's great. It reflects everything in it, so we've got to do some creative angle work here so the camera person doesn't reflect in here, because it is like a mirror. It's so good. The only downside to it is it shows up any bit of dust and dirt that gets on it. Difficult to keep clean. It was clean this morning. It's not now. Along the side here we've got beautiful 20-inch, what are they called? The Calligraphy wheels. 20-inch Calligraphy wheels is what they call them. Only available on the Calligraphy. They look brilliant. Sort of a blackout theme on this. It's blacked out badging everywhere. No chrome to speak of. In the active model it had chrome on it. Everything's blacked out. Looks absolutely stunning. Looks like it should be a baddie car or a government department car. It's going to come around and shoot people. Big wheels on here, 225/45 R20s. Stunning. Now the thing is, with this new Santa Fe, around the back doesn't look the prettiest. Everything else looks stunning, and if you walk along, you look at the car and you go, oh, that looks stunning. You walk along the side of it, looks stunning. Get around the back, you go, oh. And that was the case on the Active. It was silver. It didn't look as good. The back kind of looks like a van. But on the Calligraphy in this colour, for some reason, it's perfect. It is absolutely perfect. It looks amazing. Blackout badging again on here. Brilliant. H pattern on the tail lights as well, the brake lights. Looks stunning. There's a high stop light up here on a spoiler. There's a camera up there. There is also another camera down here. And I'll tell you why these cameras are here later inside the car. It's a neat little trick. Indicators flash down here, which I'm sort of not a fan of low indicators on vehicles like this, because they can be difficult to see, because you're looking up here expecting to see something up here, but it's actually down low on the bumper. Quite a lot of cars are doing that these days, quite popular. Particularly Hyundai and Kia are doing it a lot. Excuse me, there's a spider who's made himself at home here. Again, gets dirty very easily. This is covered in dust already, and we've only been on the road for about half an hour. But yes, that beautiful blackout badging. Stunning machine. Loving it. And proof they really do think about everything on these cars. You've got a roof rack, that's great. You want to put things up there, but oh, you need a ladder to get to it. Short people like me are going to struggle to get up there and tie things. So you open that door. You've got a bit of a footrest here you can use, but you've got a hand grip here. You can pull yourself up and tie things up on the car and let yourself down. That's really cool. It also has a lock function. You can put a key in there and turn it to lock that. Not sure why you need to be honest, but that's really nice to have. Let's take a look in the business end, the driver's cockpit here. Inside here we've got a beautiful, comfortable place to be. We've got Napa leather interior, also available in green, but we've got the black. It's available in green on the Calligraphy model, I believe. Huge range of adjustments here, including lumbar support up and down, a little footrest thing that comes up and rests your calves on. Really nice. We'll show you how that works on the passenger side. For some reason I can't get it to work at the moment. And this one here is sort of, I call it a zero gravity function. You press that and the whole seat lies down, puts your feet up. Really, really nice. We'll try that on the other side. I think I've broken something. Instrument panels here, we've got a nice 12-inch display up here. Shows you everything. Got your cruise control stuff on there. We got four-wheel drive system, many other things to show on here. Full of information, all the information on it. Customizable, you can change the dials in sport mode. That looks cool. But you can change that in the settings as well if you want it to stay like that. You've got a custom one. I'll leave it on eco for now. And on this side here we have a fully customizable screen here as well. Android Auto. All sorts of different settings. You've got user profiles you can set up for different drivers. Brilliant. Down here, all soft touch screen buttons for your cruise, your air conditioning. Heated and cooled seats. A nice warm day. I'll put it on cool because it is a warm day today. We're not used to that. So, brilliant system down here. Love it. And in the center console, even better, we've got wireless charging. Not one, but two wireless charging cradles. Your phone will just sit there and charge wirelessly. Absolutely brilliant. And then I started the car. It's telling me Android Auto is connected. For some reason wireless charging isn't kicking in. It'll probably do it when I'm driving later, that's no problem. You've also got a USB-C charger here, which you can change from just charging to data and charging. Nice. Another wireless charger here. You can wirelessly charge two phones at the same time. Brilliant. Center console. Nice big storage compartment here with a tray in it that you can take out, and you can put a whole arm in there. Look at that. Massive. You can lose a lot of fluff and dust and coins and God knows what else in there. Big cup holders. We'll do the water bottle test later, but we'll show you how those work. Cool. In the center console, brilliant idea. Storage space underneath. Absolutely amazing. Lovely. And they have ambient lighting, lighting up under there. That's cool. Then the passenger side. Heaps of space in here. Again, the beautiful, comfortable seats. Full range of adjustment here. No lumbar support, unfortunately. But there's this zero gravity function. Just press that button, hold it down for a second or two. And, I just feel like having a nap. My God, that is so comfortable. The missus was in here yesterday and she just lay back like this, and I can see why she enjoyed it. A long road trip, this would be just the bomb. Driver's seat does it as well, but I think I broke it. For some reason the footrest wouldn't work and it wouldn't go back properly, but just press the button and you come back to the position you were in before. Too easy. Got a little bit of storage compartment here. Nice. Decent sized glove box with the manual in there. So a bit of room in there. Cool. Someone's left that open. There we go. Good room. Now this one, we've got a little storage compartment in here as well. But this one's a little bit different. Got a little warning label in here because this is a UV sterilizing compartment. UV rays are released in the storage box when the UVC stabilizer is operating. For information, see the owner's manual. You put things in there like your cell phone, your wallet, a pair of gloves, whatever you want, as long as it'll fit in there. It's not a huge compartment. Close that, press the UVC button in the center console here, and that will sterilize everything with UV light. Gets rid of germs, kills germs. Brilliant idea. Brilliant, especially in this day and age with COVID and all the other germs and garbage you have. Awesome, good stuff. In the back seat, let's see what we got in here legroom wise. Let's get rid of my bag. Wow, that's a heap of space. Got a nice air vent here, that's handy. What have we got down here? What have we got down here? Oh, storage compartment, look at that. That's nice. And the centre console compartment. This is brilliant. You can also open it from the back. How brilliant is that? So your back seat passengers can access that and steal the lollies for the road trip. USB-C charging ports in the back of the seat, one on each side. Awesome, thinking about everything here, people. And buttons for moving that seat as well on there. Cool. Decent sized pockets. But this is so comfortable, and you can move these seats forward if you need to. Why would you need to? I'll explain in a minute, because in the back, not only do we have seats here, we also have seats in the back. Press that button, that will go forward, and we have, I'm going to climb in the back here, I haven't got back here yet. We have a 6th and 7th seat back here. There we go. How cool is that? Now, so you would need to move these forward. These seats can go forward, give you a bit more leg room. We'll need it, but I am short, but I've even got a little bit of leg room here, and this seat can go forward to give me even more, which is great. Now, not only do we have this seating position, we have cup holders, cool, USB-C charging ports, even in the back. And now, on this side, we also have individual air conditioning control. It is a warm day, I'm going to put that on and turn it up. An event on the other side as well. The backseat customers, the backseat passengers can be just as comfortable as the front. Ha! They think of everything. Ooh, we also have a sunroof on the back. We'll get into that later. Can't actually open it from back here. That's interesting. Thought you would be able to open it. You can't open the actual sunroof, it's just the cover. The sunroof itself doesn't open, the front one does. We'll get into that later when I'm driving it. But that's a lot of space for an SUV. Happy? Now, 1 minute. It's not that bad. I make it look worse than it is. It is not that bad, to be honest. Let's check out how the back is. If the car's locked, you've got your hands full of groceries, you can walk up to the car, stand here for a few seconds, it'll beep at you half a dozen times, and the tailgate will open. I don't have it locked at the moment, so I won't do that. But nice, big, wide opening tailgate. They've purposely designed this to give you easier access into the back of this vehicle. As you saw before, I was sitting in the back seat, so I put these up, but there's still actually not a bad amount of luggage space back here. I was going to put that down the hard way. I don't need to. We have buttons in here. Press that. Those buttons actually put down the middle row. Look at that. I didn't know that. I thought it was these. But just put these ones down. And we have a huge amount of space in here. I'm going to climb in and take a nap. But God, you really could go, a couple could go away for a weekend and sleep in this thing. It is huge. I'll tell you how huge. It has nearly 2,000 litres of storage space back here with all the seats down. Insanely practical vehicle. Man, this is good. Fallout is quite high. Under here we have a battery, a first aid kit, cargo net, a high-vis vest, and your jack and everything. I would assume you have a spare tyre somewhere if it has a jack and not a flat tyre kit. And guess what? We do have what appears to be a full-size spare tyre under the back of the car. Full-size spare tyre under here. None of the space saver crap, none of these puncture repair kits. A full-size spare tyre. Brilliant, well done Hyundai. The more I check out the Santa Fe, the more I fall in love with it. And even more so, this hybrid thing. Fuel economy, excellent fuel economy. We'll go over that shortly. What a car! Just want to quickly go over the safety features on this Santa Fe. There's a couple of them. We've got the EBD, HAC, MCB, TCS, VCM, BCA, VM, RCCA, FCA, LKA, LFA, HBA, ISLA, SCC, FAW, PCAR, CEA, no sorry, SEA, got that wrong, SVM, ROA, RVM, RSPA, TPMS, and front, rear and side parking sensors. Oh, yeah, and also has 7,256 airbags. Not quite, but it has a few. It's got them everywhere. You've got pelvis protection ones, you've got head protection ones, you've got knee protection ones, you've got everything. It's loaded. This thing is one of the safest vehicles on the road. Brilliant, brilliant. Fuel economy. I'll go over a little bit of fuel economy when we're driving it. Let's take a look at the business end of this beast. Big bonnet, gas struts to hold it up, really, really nice. Now what we have under here, you'd expect something big and grunty. Well, not really. It's all about economy these days. So we have a 1.6 litre, yes, 1.6 twin overhead cam engine, turbocharged, putting out 132 kilowatts and 265 newton meters of torque for the petrol engine. It is a hybrid. It's got a 47.7 kilowatt electric motor, putting out 264 newton meters of torque, which combines to a total output of 172 kilowatts of power and 367 newton meters of torque. It's pretty grunty, even for a small engine. It is amazing, but you combine it with that electric motor, it gives you a lot of power when you really, really need it. 6-speed automatic transmission, manual option in sport mode. It's got an on-demand all-wheel drive system. It's got eco and sport mode and a terrain mode which has mud, snow and sand settings. Excellent setup. You live on a gravel road, it'd be perfect for something like that. Bit of a soft driving around a farm, it'd be pretty cool. I'd love to see one of these with big mud grip tyres on it, see how it would go off-road, and proper off-road system. Like I say, it's an on-demand for all-wheel drive system, so you don't switch anything, it just puts power to the wheel that needs it at the time. Very, very efficient system. Awesome. Water bottle test, important. Door pocket, brilliant, perfect, works well. Center console, this is the one that gets me excited. Look at the size of that. This is a big bottle. They are big, big cup holders. It moves around a little bit, but that's seriously cool. Good work, Hyundai. Passenger side, door pocket, perfect. Center console, and of course the cheat sheet taking up the space at the moment. It does have that. Yeah, easily put a couple in there. Will I want to sterilise my water bottle? Might want to, but I can't. I won't fit in that slot either. Fits in there quite nicely. Probably squeeze a couple in there. Not too shabby. I actually want to be a passenger in the back of this because this is a very comfortable spot. This seat is so good. Have a nap. Nice. Okay, water bottle tester in here. That pocket, it will kind of fit in there. It's a bit of an odd pocket. It's hard. It's okay. We've got one in the door there. Not quite, not quite. We have two extra ones in here. It fits in one of them. Interesting. And there we got in the middle. Oh, it just fits in there. Just sort of odd little middle one as well, but it fits in there. That's good. That's good. And of course, there's this. That works. Can't close it, but it works. Oh, I didn't check the front center console, but I can check it from back here anyway. Doesn't quite fit in there, but if I take out that, Absolutely more than enough room for a few of those. Probably almost put half a dozen in there. Nice! Right, let's check in the back. For the purpose of this test, I moved the other seat forward. Now, in the back, we have a couple of cup holders on each side. My God, it fits in there. It fits in both of them. Seriously, people. You got 4 cup holders in the back. They work perfectly with a big water bottle. My God, they think of everything. Well done, Hyundai. Good work. Water bottle leak test. Even with those seats up, got a room for quite a few water bottles. Under there, you take out a few things. Unimportant things like the jack. The first aid kit, just don't get hurt. You'll probably have room for a few more. The battery, I believe, is under there. You can't really take that out, kind of need it. We've got a 12 volt port back here if you want to plug in a 12 volt fridge. Not sure if I mentioned it before, but the headlining, suede, nice and soft. Not that you touch it much, but it looks amazing. That's class right there. As I demonstrated earlier, we've got a 7-seat configuration in the Calligraphy model, but only the Calligraphy is also available in a 6-seat configuration, which I think is a little bit odd, but it opens up the centre part here, so you got 3 rows of 2 seats effectively, and you can open up the centre to make it easy access into the back seats. So it would be quite handy if you need those back seats all the time, have that open and you can use them. That's really, really helpful. Head-up display, I'll demonstrate that in a minute when we're driving, and it gives you all the information on the head-up display. It's got Tesla-like cruise control that shows these little blocks around you as you're driving to show other cars in the other lanes on the motorway, which is really cool to see because you can't always see the cars around you, but you don't have to take your eyes off the road. You can see it all on the head-up display. You see what's around you at all times. Very, very effective. Got LED ambient lighting in here along the dash. Got nice blue light on the dashboard. Lines around there. Awesome. Second row of seats, the outer 2, are also heated. So if you've got backseat passengers with cold bums, as long as they're seated on the outside there, they can warm them up. They can have nice warm tushies just like the drivers. The driver and the passenger has heated and ventilated front seats. Nice on a hot day to keep your back cool, which I will actually do because it is a warm day. What else can we do? I think we need to take it for a drive and see what the performance is like. It's done a little bit of off-roading, a little bit soft-roading. It's very capable with its downhill braking assist system that worked exceptionally nicely. A bit of a slippage on the grass there, and 4-wheel drive system kicked in. No chance of getting stuck, even with road wheels. Sorry, camera operator, that was a bump. Yeah, it still feels the bumps a bit because they're fairly low profile tyres. Potholes can be a bit jarring, but it is overall a very smooth car to drive and extremely quiet, as you'd expect from a modern hybrid vehicle. There's a bit of a grumble from the petrol engine. I have her in sport mode at the moment. I love the display on the dash with sport mode, it looks amazing. But I will plant in my foot, get a bit of a growl from that engine. That's a nice sound. Only a 1.6 litre engine, but you'd expect it to not be too grunty with that, but as I went over the figures before, it's got ample power, great torque, just yeah, not lacking for anything. The thing just goes, and it's got that, you put your foot down, a slight delay sometimes, but in sport mode it's a lot quicker. And of course in sport mode you've got manual gear changes. You can have a bit more fun with it if you wanted to. Oof. Nice acceleration, grumble from the engine. Oh, great family wagon to drive sedately around town, economically with it in eco mode. But if you really want to have a little bit of fun and scare the pants off the family, you can just stop like this with it in sport mode and plant your foot. Holy crap, all four wheels are trying to get grip, and off she goes. And there's a corner, you got to take the corner, and those big wide tyres, it grips the road beautifully, and if any of the tyres do let go, one of the other four are going to one of the others are going to kick in and help keep the car stable in the corner. Great system. That beeping gets a little bit annoying. You go 1 kilometre an hour over the speed limit and it detects the speed limit signs wherever you are. Go 1 kilometre an hour over, it will beep at you to tell you you've gone over. You can turn that system off to visual warning only, but you have to do that every time you start the car. And to be honest, I want to do that now. Vehicle, driver assistance, speed limit warning, speed limit information. That should do it. So now that I've turned that off, if I go half a kilometre over that speed limit, yeah, it's not so bad now. So it doesn't beep at me. I go fraction over, no problem. But it's still telling me what the speed limit is, and it's currently 60, so I'm going to sit on 62. And I can't do it here because it's got corners and stuff. Cruise control, the smart cruise control system, extremely effective, especially on the motorway and heavy traffic. Full stop start. When it comes to a complete stop, light tap on the accelerator or press up the cruise control button, it will carry on again. And just for the sake of this drive, I will switch it back to eco mode. It makes it a little bit quieter, a little more sedate, a little more comfortable, and a lot more economical. When I picked this vehicle up the other day, it had already done a couple of 100 kilometres, I think, since they'd filled it up, and it had 900 something remaining on the clock. So you're looking at over 1,000 kilometre fuel efficiency. That so good. I think it was 6.7 litres per 100k with a 67 litre tank, so there's 1,000 k's right there. Nice. Now, if you drive it economically in eco mode all the time, you will probably even get better than that. But of course, you will want to put it in sport mode occasionally. Increase speed limit here, so I will speed up to that. And do it quickly in sport mode. So nice. And it has My Drive as well. You can set up your own settings in there if you wish. The sound system, I don't think you'll find better. 12 speaker plus subwoofer Bose sound system. Pretty epic. I can't go any longer than that because of YouTube and stuff. They'll take it down, but it is good, trust me, it is. Crystal clear music, crystal clear, no distortion. You can crank it, the bass up, it is beautiful. Now the rear view mirror on the Santa Fe. The rear view mirror is something quite special. Got your normal rear view mirror, that's fine. You can flick this little switch, which in most cars will just flick it up if cars behind you's got bright headlights. But in this case, if you've got a boot full of stuff and you can't see out the back window, you've got passengers in the back seat, you don't want to see their ugly faces because you don't really like them, you can do this, and hello, we've got a camera out on the back hatch of the car that will give you a crystal clear view behind you at all times, no matter what obstruction you have inside the vehicle. Your eyes take a bit of adjusting to get used to it, so I generally have it off because I haven't had a need to use it, but if you do have your view obstructed, it is brilliant to still be able to look out there. Amazing. And you can adjust brightness and angle of it and everything like that if you wish, just with the press of a button. So cool. Just do this, you can adjust brightness, do it again, you can adjust the angle. Brilliant, nice. The cruise control, as I was mentioning earlier, when you are on the motorway especially, the Tesla-like display on here shows you the little boxes around you. The cars come up here as little boxes to show you where they all are around you. It is exceptionally clever and handy to have. I like it. Now, when you change lanes, it does have a thing, and I've only managed to do it once. It will detect when there's a space in the other lane that you can move into, and it will indicate, it'll bring up a notification to say that there is space there, and you can press OK and flick your indicator on, and it'll actually change lanes for you. It's spooky. It's spooky high-tech stuff. Now when you do indicate to change lanes, which I'm going to do because I'm going to get off the motorway and switch onto another motorway, the dash shows a camera shot of the lane you are changing into, which really makes sure you have nothing in your blind spot. Look at that. That is exceptional. That really is exceptional. It's 80k zone, so I've got to slow down a bit. All this high-tech gadgetry to make everything safe is brilliant. To have it on a car in this price range is pretty good, to be honest, because most high-end European cars worth a lot more, probably 50 grand more, might not even have all of this stuff. Chances are a lot of them do these days, but why would you pay 50 grand more to get that sort of stuff on a vehicle that's probably not going to be as reliable and last you as long as what this would? Hyundai are renowned for their reliability, and they've got all this gadgetry in a car at that price. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? Especially when it looks as good as this one does. There you have it, the brilliant, the stunning Hyundai Santa Fe. It's available in 3 variants. We have the Active, which is at $84,990, the Limited, which is $96,990, and this one, the Premium Calligraphy model, $104,990. Seems like a lot of money, and I guess it is, but this is a lot of car. My God, it's a lot of car. It's worth every penny, to be honest. By the time you see this video, it'll probably be months down the road. This offer will be gone probably, but they are currently offering a 10k discount on those prices as an introductory offer to the new model. Worth it at the full price. It is just, I love it. I love it. I want this car. It's a great family wagon. Good work.